Welcome to another edition of Mo's Superfun Rock Show. How is everybody today in this rainy, dreary, nasty weather? Ugh, gross. So, anyway, all right. Well, today we have a treat in studio. We have 3 of the 4 members of
Discrepancies.
Discrepancies is here.
She forgot our name.
I didn't. I was trying. I know your name.
Calling you out.
No, I'm calling you out. Actually, that last song was
in our outlines.
It was Garrett.
She forgot
the
their
drummer.
name too.
I did not.
I'm kidding.
Garrett knew that one.
Antonio is the one that's closest to me, and he's the one that's getting mouthy. So it looks like he might be the one to get smacked.
Oh man.
No, I don't beat people. It's not nice.
Okay, cool.
But Inner Outlines, a survival guide. I have been listening to that quite a bit lately. It's a good song, good record. They have those available at all of their shows, and So Discrepancies in studio. How are you guys today?
Doing awesome.
Feeling great.
It's rainy today.
It's a rainy day, but it still feels like good outside, so it's kind of weird.
The traffic was kind of not so great, though.
No, that's true.
It wasn't as bad as I expected, though, especially for a rainy day.
That's good. It was for me, but fair enough. I think I drove further, too.
When the traffic is bad, the best thing to do is just like put on a good soundtrack, like Lord of the Rings soundtrack, and just
and beat up people.
Kind of chill. I know that sounds weird, but like it's just so chill of a soundtrack that you don't really care that people are driving like jerks, so...
Right.
Just take the slow lane.
Right. Oh, okay. I usually just jam some angry chick punk rock.
Right, there you go.
And
hit people, drive them off the road.
No, I don't do that. I like my car too much to hit anything
Fair enough.
intentionally with it. At least I did run over a deer last Thursday night.
Wow.
That had already been ran over. It was on JB Bridge. It was just like pieces of the deer were still there.
Yikes.
Definitely had to go get an alignment afterwards. It was not a fun time. It was
Wow,
terrifying.
that's not fun at all. Did you put it in a bag though?
No.
Oh.
No.
I mean, hunting season's right around the corner. I mean, I'm just...
Yeah, no.
Well, I mean, rifle season is around the corner. You've been able to hunt
Bow
with
season,
bows
yeah,
since
You know,
like September.
I need to clarify that we got a bunch of Jeffco kids here in the booth. So.
I work on a farm if that helps anybody.
Yeah. We love animals. Actually, Dan just got a beautiful new dog.
Oh, she's beautiful, too. She's a Bloodhound Newfoundland mix.
Oh, she's black, pretty dog.
Mm-hmm.
So, Discrepancies. What's your deal? Who are you? What are you about? What's your...
I don't know. Antonio's going to tell you more about that.
He is the one who writes all of our music.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Every interview starts off like this because of one mistake.
One mistake on one radio interview.
One time
Our first ever radio interview.
I'm like, oh, I guess I wrote that song. So, and then Garrett's like, oh, you just write all the music, huh? You just wrote everything. I'm like, no, that's not what I said at all. So every time they're like, Tonio's going to take it from here. He writes everything.
So tell them what we're about.
Tell
them what we're about.
Yeah. I mean...
We are about punching Garrett.
Straight in the face.
Yeah, that was... Somebody just topped the levels off.
Right.
Oh, that's probably me.
It's all good. It's all good. Your mic is up pretty high, so let's try and fix that. Anyway. Okay, so, you guys, how long have you been around? How long have you been a band? At least as you are now, the 4 member. And before I go any further, shout out to your 4th member, your guitarist who's not able to get off work.
No, forget him.
Yeah, don't.
He's the nicest looking one of y'all, though.
Wow.
Gee,
oh, yeah,
man.
what are we again? Ragamuffins?
Ragamuffins. Ragamuffins. You know, I thought that my girlfriend made that word up because until you said it, she's the only person I ever heard use it.
You guys
Mandy
forget that
secretly messaged Aaron before that.
Yeah.
Was like
Call them ragamuffins.
Message 2?
They don't.
you.
Me?
Mo.
Mo. Don't use my middle name. My goodness.
My bad.
Anyway, I don't like that name.
That's true.
Anyway, so, you guys, as a band, how many years, months, weeks?
2 years, right?
Almost 2. We're getting
Almost
there.
2 years.
2 years, 2 months, and 7 days. No, I'm just kidding. It's about 2 years.
2 days, 2 minutes, 2 hours, and 2 seconds. Right
Every
there.
2.
As long as you don't do the Donnie Darko countdown, I'm good.
Fair enough.
But until the world ends. No, okay. So you guys, I mean, you have a relatively decent following as well. A lot of the bands that I've had in here do, but I didn't really know you until I think I met Garrett at a Captain's Courageous show. He was helping them load their stuff out originally. So the first time I actually met him face to face, and then I had heard your name around. I didn't really know who you were, and finally that came to be that I got to meet y'all and get to know ya. but you have a lot of people that know who you are and like you all across the country, actually, right?
Nice.
The whole country.
Yeah.
Like, it was scattered, I guess.
That's
But
true.
I mean, you do have a following.
I figured they knew who we were, but I didn't think they liked us. That's cool.
One of the coolest things, actually, like when we just, I mean, this past summer, we went on tour, and like one of our last days we went to this gas station, and this guy, when we were checking out, just staring at Antonio to the point that it's like creepy, and he's like, "Are you ATG?" And we're all just standing there like, "What?" And Antonio was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dude, I've seen your stuff on YouTube." And like started freaking out. We like signed stuff and got a CD and all that stuff. It was really cool.
It was awesome.
That does sound really cool, though. Like, I mean,
It was cool. It was like the third person on tour that recognized me from YouTube.
and I mean, you guys went up to all the way to New York, right?
Yeah, we did.
NYC. It was how many 7-stop tours? Some 7 cities. A lot. I mean, it was a good 4 or 5 weeks you were out, right?
Well, on tour we were out for about a month and a half, so it was close. It was about 6 weeks.
Yeah, we hit
pretty much everything in like from Missouri up north and like just fanned out all the
East.
way to like the east.
Yeah, pretty much the whole thing.
We even got a little more southbound down in like Tennessee and areas around there.
Yeah, that's true.
We hung out in Memphis a little bit.
Virginia, Pittsburgh. We have a lot of friends in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh was really cool.
Oh my gosh.
Our friends in the
Pittsburgh
Daily Grind from Pittsburgh. They're
Pittsburgh was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The few had more fun than we.
Name
They-
dropping. That's kind of actually what I was waiting for.
Yeah,
Right.
man.
You know, I love the few. They're great guys.
Oh,
Yeah, they
man,
are
they're
really cool.
awesome.
Awesome people.
I would imagine being on tour with them was just a blast.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
So-
all kinds of crazy.
Oh gosh, I love them to death. But
actually being on tour with them. Their photographer that went on tour with them introduced us to this whiskey called Cold Cock whiskey, and we recently just got an endorsement through them. So that was really cool because now we can give him as much as he wants, and he doesn't have to.
Chuck, it's all whiskey now.
Yeah.
Right.
Gosh. But
That was nice,
all right,
man.
so I mean, have you guys you made it down to Texas by chance?
No,
No.
but
No.
my grandma lives out there, if that helps.
You know who else lives out there?
Who?
Kevin Rodriguez from Rise of the Broken.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, again, got to plug this. I've been plugging it, and it'll be the last week I plug it because next Tuesday, the 10th, will be the day.
And we will all be there.
Will we all be there? I know I will.
Yeah,
I
I will
hope
too.
you guys will too. Yep. Kevin Rodriguez, who is basically the brains of the Rise of the Broken, is going to have Dan Kearns and is it Kyle Birmingham from, what is that group that he's in? In something with an E, metal group. You
Yeah,
guys-
Eurydice, so it is.
I don't remember. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember. He's got a couple local people
Helping him
that'll
out.
filling him out. Yeah, filling out the bass and the guitar and the I don't know something.
Well, good for him.
Yeah. But and so you can come see Dan Kearns, you can come see Kyle, and absolutely come see Kevin from the Rise of the Broken. Next we have one of his songs called "Lucy, You Ain't Fair." It'll be November 10th at Cicero's. So hope to see you all there. What the fuck?
Please believe you'll be a dream catcher.
So radio, no, that was not the Rise of the Broken. That was Set It Off with Dreamcatcher. I'm going to play some PSAs and try and get back with the Rise of the Broken. I do apologize. I don't know. Jazzler decides it wants to hate me every now and then. Thank you, program. So I'm going to work on that. Here's some PSAs, and hopefully next we will be back with
Sure your child is protected. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
And I've been trying to figure out the stories that we play inside this house. Am I stuck inside this prison in my head? Or am I just going insane? But wait, I can picture you, although you're not really there. All this madness in my mind. You keep telling me that this is over.
Alrighty, so that was Rise of the Broken
Heck
with
yeah.
Lucy. You Ain't Fair. I don't know what happened, but sorry about that.
That was great.
Yeah, it's just this radio. Things happen, and the program really does hate me. This one time I had I don't know what it was that I was trying to play. Some old. I think it was "Where's My Mind" by the Pixies. And, like, it just all of a sudden became this garbled mess. And I could not figure out how to get it off. And I'm like, oh, my God, what do I do? I was freaking out in here. I was by myself. There's nobody in, like, the lounge. I was, But, you know, whatever. It happens. Such is life. So, the Rise is Broken again, November 10th at Cicero's. It's next Tuesday. Tickets are $12. He will be here with Dylan Holland. And assisting him will be Kyle on drums and Dan Kearns. Who is in Captain's Courageous. I just was talking about Dan last night. I was up at the Ready Room and I ran into Mike Judy, who shout out to him because he is awesome and everything he does for our scene. He's a super good dude. He told me a story about he was going through Cold Stone, where Dan works, and Dan was like, "Are you Mike Judy?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said Kearns gave him his ice cream cone and he gave Kearns a fist bump. So I was just like, that's cute. But the Ready Room, speaking of the Ready Room, you guys are going to be playing there soon. Is that correct? So what's up with that? Tell me about this.
Well, we will be playing on November 16th. I think it's a Wednesday.
It's a Monday.
It's a Monday. It's definitely a Monday. I knew that.
It's a Monday. We're playing with POD, which stands for Payable on Death. And then we're also playing with Hollow Point Heroes from St. Louis.
They've been around forever.
Yeah, they have. It's gonna be a cool show. I'm really excited. I was surprised that it's only 3 bands, but that just means more time for everybody to be awesome, right? So
right. You need to continue to speak up a little bit more, just a touch when you talk. Just
So the show's gonna be cool. I mean, I'm excited.
And are there pre-sale tickets for this, or is it just at the door?
We have tickets for 20 apiece.
Yep. But what we usually do is we always bundle stuff, and we do this with every show. If you get a T-shirt, basically we discount your ticket in exchange for getting a T-shirt. So if you get a T-shirt, which Evan Murray of Contenders has announced as one of the greatest shirts in the scene, if you get a T-shirt and a ticket, we basically drop the price from your ticket price, and you get the bundle for like $35, I think. But so it's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean,
we went through those shirts pretty fast.
Yeah, we've
like
definitely gone through them fast.
Oh, I mean, it's good though. And where can people that don't already know you, that might be listening and interested in this show, where could they get a hold of you to get tickets?
Find us on Facebook or
Twitter, Instagram, Google Discrepancies Music, Discrepancies Band, anything along the words with discrepancies and something that have to do with sound. And I promise you, we're like the first 8 links that come up. So,
that's cool. I mean, you guys have some music videos and stuff on YouTube too, right?
That's true. That's
Repertoire.
Repertoire. I think we're playing that later in the set. Actually,
yeah,
it's a great
Awesome.
video. It's a really cool video. Actually, I like the concept behind it too.
I wrote all the lyrics to that.
Okay. Shout out to Calvin Tiger. He's shot that video for us from Ursa Major.
He actually told me about
great
that.
band.
They're phenomenal, and they super tight, super awesome group.
Yeah.
So I'm stoked to be able to see them play out because I haven't yet. But I know they're coming through. Like, aren't they playing with Apollo's Daughter somewhere sometime soon or something?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I know I've got Apollo's Daughter's music, so maybe I'll promote that on this show at some point. I will not be in studio next week, everybody. So Mo's Superfun Rock Show will not air next Thursday. Boo-hoo, bummer. Oh,
Is
well.
what's taking its place going to be super fun?
I would imagine what's taking its place will be automation, so that's subjective. Depending on your taste as to how super fun it will be.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, I'm going to be on the road headed to Denver to see Mariana's Trench. And I am taking Kuvi from Contenders, speaking of Contenders, with me. He will be my road buddy, my zero help blind road buddy.
Right.
Awesome.
No.
It'll be great. It's going to be fantastic times.
That guy
So-
can just crack jokes and talk forever, though. So I feel like that's still a good road.
It's,
road buddy.
I'm kind of worried I'm going to run off the road from laughing,
Right.
actually. So, it's a little scary. But it'll be fun. It'll be worth it. So, they're a great band to see live, too, if you ever get the chance. They never come through St. Louis. I don't know why. I guess Canada's too good for us, but whatever.
Maybe.
So,
That's probably what it is, honestly.
Alrighty, so what do you guys what do you want to do? You wanna just kind of keep talking? You want me to play some more music? I mean, I'm kind of leaving this the balls in your court here.
What can you play from our EP?
Well, all I have with me is repertoire, and the only other song I had was Get Hype, which I cannot play.
Can't play Get Hype.
Oh yeah.
So anything else that you guys have, if you want to try and do this live in studio, just kind of have fun with it. We can go for that. I mean, and I take full responsibility if it sounds like crap, because that's on me. I'm the one working the board here.
Right. I don't know. What do you guys want to do?
I mean, if you wanna, Danny wants to break down some beats, we can.
Garrett's gonna hit you with a freestyle.
Alright.
I'm gonna sound exactly like Antonio,
Getting froggy.
but it's not Antonio.
I cannot. There's no way I'd be able to freestyle just because she told me all the words I can't say already, and I know I'll hit all of them in the first sentence.
Well, that's
Right.
not my rules.
Right.
Blame
Right.
America.
Right. America.
America.
Gosh.
Blame Boston.
Mauston. Oh my God. Why do you have to bring up Mauston?
Because we're just talking about things that aren't. We're blaming things. If you're gonna blame anything,
I
let's blame
guess. Yes,
Boston.
blame it all on Mauston. Mauston. Where is Mauston?
Boston is
Yeah.
in
You
Wisconsin.
want to tell them that story?
I don't ever want to talk about Boston, but
All right. So we almost died on tour. Okay?
let's just start there.
Right. And of course Addison was driving.
It
That's
was
how
the
it
first
started.
10 minutes he was driving.
Soon
Yep.
as he gets behind the wheel, he tries to kill us all. I'm kidding.
It was 100% intentional.
He handled it very well. Like, basically, tire blew up. Like,
Small mushroom cloud beneath the van.
Right, I guess.
Explosion.
banana peel, whatever it was. I don't know. But
Mario Kart
Yeah, our
banana
tire
peel.
blew up, and so immediately we're in this van that's packed like to the brim of instruments and stinky men. So
with the weight.
right, so immediately the van starts going to the left, and he's trying so hard to keep us on the road, and he's like, it's not happening, and we're headed straight towards this ramp or guardrail. Yeah,
Like the yellow end of it, though. Like
very
The one that's
last
supposed
minute.
to collapse but never does.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So he just gave up and went with it and just went left into the median, or not median, but grass area.
It's like
and
a
then
ground
we were
divider
on the
kinda
other
thing.
side of the highway, like face to face with this huge semi. So, that's bad. So we hurried up and went back into the grass, like the other way.
Which he was lucky on that one.
And we stopped right before going off of this like cliff onto like traffic on the bottom highway. Like, so
Sounds like some crazy chase in an action movie sequence
Yeah,
or
right,
something.
yeah.
like it was ridiculous.
And then-
Immediately after we stopped right there and I got out and I'm like, open up a bag of Cheetos.
The worst part was I just beat the Elite Four and didn't get to save my Pokemon game before it all
Oh
happened.
my
so
God.
right after we stopped, the
Gotta
Terminator
catch 'em
came
all.
out of the
Right.
semi and
Right.
no,
no, yeah, but it gets worse.
Yeah, we were stuck
It
in
does
this
get worse.
town of Mauston for like 3-4 days. I don't remember exactly how
I think
long.
it was 3 days before we finally were like, either give us our
Yeah.
van or we're just
Because
gonna push
the
it.
the guys weren't fixing our van. They were just like sitting there with it forever. And when they finally did, they didn't put the bolts on the tire.
yeah, they didn't
all
even get the
way.
bolts, the lug nuts on the tire all the way. So we went like 5 minutes down the highway onto our next destination, and like we felt the wobble and felt we should pull over. And
Mauston
so,
tried to kill us.
And so we pulled over and realized that the lug nuts were like probably a hair and a freckle away from just coming off the wheel and letting the tire like not even be anywhere near us anymore. Like,
You should have had like Dom like MacGyver some stuff to fix it all for
Right.
you. 'Cause I think
I
you
wish
can-
we could have. I
wasn't-
I
Did
mean,
they just like move on without you and say
They
how
weren't.
too
They
bad
actually
so
weren't
sad?
there.
Or
They were like a day behind us.
oh, okay.
I think because we got really lucky because we had we had 3 days off in that point, and they stayed in where were we, Minnesota, and we moved on to get to Madison. So we got really lucky that those were the days off. But yeah, Danny ended up being our handyman.
if there was anybody who could have MacGyvered it, it was probably me.
Danny ended up like rigging. Well, he fixed the tire, but he ended up like rigging. At one point, the doors of our van stopped working, and he like rigged it with like hoodie strings and
Yeah.
Because the door latch cable
shoelaces
broke,
and
so
all
I
kinds of crazy stuff to like make it work.
See, everybody like glorifies touring in their mind, you know, like all these people that don't actually do it. Oh, it's so great. No, not unless you have a bus and a driver and a mechanic with you.
That's the thing.
That's when you've got it made. When you're doing it like the way you guys do it, it's hard.
Yeah.
It is a hard thing. And like you guys deserve a lot of props and respect for being able to do that, because there's not a lot of bands out there that can budget properly to do it, because people don't stop and realize, oh, if I run out of gas in Ohio, and I don't have more money, I'm stuck in Ohio. They don't think in advance. So there's a lot of planning and time that and energy that goes into that. So
theft too now. Theft is like a huge thing for
well,
everybody.
I mean, you're from St. Louis. So.
I guess that's true. The only place that I think we felt sketchy was Detroit.
There you go, Detroit. Yeah, like we were in this one city, and they were like, we were sleeping in this parking lot, and it was like it looked like Chesterfield, you know. So then the cops come to us at like 2:00 in the morning, and they're like, this is a bad area. You guys don't need to be sleeping here. And I'm like, we're from St. Louis. Like, I don't know if you understand. This is actually really nice. I was like, that my mentality the whole time was like, oh, I'm from St. Louis. I'm not scared of any of these cities. Then we went to Detroit. All of about 10 minutes of being in Detroit, I was like, let's go. Let's get about it.
You weren't on 8 Mile Road or anything, were you?
Well, we did.
No.
We were.
Yeah,
we
we were on
did.
8 Mile.
We played down 8 Mile.
But
we played a house show off 8 Mile.
But
that was actually it was interesting.
Was it a trap house?
No.
If only.
It was nice.
It was actually
it was
a
really nice house actually.
Yeah. We've actually been back there since too. That guy was really cool. Danny got naked in Detroit too.
Oh my god. Twice. Twice. That was Ann Arbor.
No, yeah, Ann Arbor was where I got naked.
No, he
twice.
didn't get naked though.
There was a point I did.
Was it to shower? I hope.
Well, that too.
Well,
you went streaking in
that was Detroit. That
was Detroit.
We had
Everybody say hi to Professor Lynn Staley walking by.
Hello.
My English professor last
We had
semester.
sorry, but
she keeps walking. No, it's okay.
We had we had this like small prank war kind of thing going on with a few, and so we were outside of where was this bar that we played at?
The Rock Bar. And we decided to up the ante.
And so they convinced me to run naked past them and streak. And so on the side of this bar, there was this bush, and we were parked on separate sides of the bar. I went in my underwear to the bush, took my underwear off, and then ran past them screaming. And Antonio has like the second half of it on his phone.
I just want to put this out there. If anybody, I don't know if anybody can like see anything when they stream this online, but we're sitting in a booth with glass, and when Danny just said he took off his underwear, all these people just stared through the glass.
It's okay, I want them to stare.
Yeah, no, the podcast of this is purely audio. There's no cameras. But the booth basically faces directly out into the center of the Millennium Student Center here at UMSL, broadcasting live. Blah.
It's kind of cool to have an audience listen to me talk about my naked stories.
90% of the time they don't pay attention, so feel special because I've gotten more looks from people today than I normally even do.
Right.
So
I get Danny in here and talk about being naked.
I can't just talk about being naked in my underwear as a female, or I would really get some major looks. Yeah, I already got one from that girl walking by. So I mean, you guys, that's expected from men, but females, we don't get to roll that way.
Well, it shouldn't be
not
expected,
socially
but
acceptable.
Yeah, it shouldn't be accepted. Those are high expectations.
But for me, it's kind of accepted.
My roommate did. Jessica, she did not care at all. She just busted my room. You ain't gonna believe what happened to me at work. Just like underwear. That's it. Like not even a bra. I'm just like, I mean, we've been friends for a long time though. She's like one of my closest friends.
Well, I mean, girls do that to each other. So I mean, maybe she just sees you as one of the girls.
Oh man,
I do. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and play one more song, and then we're going to come back and jibber jabber a little bit more about this show at the Ready Room and play your song and probably close out with one of the bands you're playing with on that show. So here next, real quick, and I'm sorry for your fans because this is just totally not your sound at all, but I stuck it on because I like it. This is Damaged Kids by Broadside. Yeah, I mean, it's Damaged Kids by Broadside off their new EP that was just released, Old Bones. And
awesome.
We will be back soon.
Woo.
I remember 15 years old at the edge of my bed.
Alrighty, well, that song has a really, really, really long, like little extended ending there. There we go. Oh, okay. Hi.
And faded out.
Yeah, finally. No, so again, we're back. Mo's Superfun Rock Show airs every Thursday, except next Thursday, from 3 to 4 p.m. in studio, live with 3 of the 4 members of Discrepancies, telling naked stories and fun times. So that's what we're doing today on Mo's Superfun Rock Show.
Getting naked?
No, I'm not. I mean, I attend classes here, so I could get in trouble. You guys just get thrown out.
Cool.
I mean,
Now I know what I'm doing for the
Now
evening.
we got a story to tell.
oh, lordy. Okay. All right. Well, so you guys, back to this Ready Room show with POD and Hollow Point Heroes. Tell me more about that. I mean, do you have any surprises coming up? Is there anything people need to be stoked for the show, or is it just going to be your average run of the mill, high energy, super fun Discrepancy show?
They should be
not gonna
excited for us.
Definitely not going to be your average run of the mill show. There's a lot. We have a lot of stuff planned. But I don't really want to give any of it away. I mean,
Well, no, I'm not saying
Gotta
you should give it
come.
away. Just like
you should.
Yeah.
you should build
definitely-
some hype. Get hype.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
Hype.
True. I mean, no, this show's gonna be really cool. We kind of we planned a lot of different stuff for it, mainly also because this is gonna be one of our last shows for a while too, because we are getting ready to go into the studio with Matthew Amelong of Encapsulated Studios.
Oh my gosh, you're so good.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to work with him. But it's actually kind of funny because we like interviewed Matt, and he said that a lot of people don't really do that anymore, because we kind of were deciding between quite a few different people, and Matt he just has an awesome personality about him. He's just like really cool with artists and what they want to do, and it just fit well. But yeah. But anyway, I'm sorry. I just totally like went off on a tangent.
No,
Anyway, but yeah, back to the Ready Room show. It's gonna be an awesome show. The management team from POD TKO Productions, they also manage Mushroom Head, and we just played with them like a month ago, and that was an awesome show as well. So we're excited. I know they're excited. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
Or at least I hope they're excited. I mean, they let us on.
Right.
Right.
Oh, I would be honored to ask to even play with X like Mushroom Head and POD if I were in a group. I'm not, because I have zero musical talent. But I mean, if I did and I was, I mean that speaks to your ability and
Right.
fan base, and the fact that you guys are all super likable people definitely helps.
Or at least we try.
We try hard.
Right. Yeah.
I think you're likable. I don't know. I've met some D-bags around, and you don't fit into that category. But I also don't
well,
know
thank
you
you.
that well, so
Yeah,
perhaps
Addison's not
that's
here.
what it is.
Yeah.
Addison's
You guys
not
are
here.
so
So.
mean. He's always the nicest to me too. You guys are so mean
I'm
to
always
him.
nice to you. What are you talking about?
You are. You're
Wait,
right.
Are any of us mean to you?
No.
What, you had to
You
think
called
about
me
that.
out.
You had to think about
I
that.
had to go back and remember. Yeah, like,
She's like, well, Antonio never talks to me. So.
She's
no,
Say
Antonio
something.
doesn't ever talk to me. Actually, I think this is the most I've ever talked to Antonio.
man.
But
Antonio at shows doesn't really talk to us either. He's
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
kind
man,
of
why would I talk to y'all?
he no, but real talk, like you like you get in the zone. He puts in his
Yeah.
headphones and he really focuses in, and then we go on stage and we're like, has anybody seen Antonio? And then he just comes on stage and slays it every night. So
the one time I ever talked to Antonio at a show was it was that old picture of you guys that you look like, before you looked like ragamuffins.
Oh, yeah, like a-
and it was your suspenders. Those suspenders you had on. I was saying how I love those suspenders. I wanted them. Where'd you get them? Johnny Brock's. When? Like 3 years ago. Okay, well
Yeah.
that doesn't help me then. But
I've been looking for them ever since. I want some more.
you with some
I
more?
like 'em. I like them a lot. I guess I got 'em online.
didn't you wear those at our first show in Pittsburgh?
Probably.
The first time we went there.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
they're in
did, yeah.
Thank
Pittsburgh
you.
then.
We're looking
No, I
real
still
fly.
have them. Oh, I still have them. I just want more. I just want different kind.
MOAR more?
Yeah. Yes.
Aw.
Mo.
Mo.
Some mo.
Some more.
For real though.
You can't have any Mo.
But why would you
What?
need? Why do you need more than one pair of suspenders?
Because
he can
those
ha-
have musical notes on it. I want some different.
Oh, you think
ones.
that's gonna make you a better artist
Yes.
It does.
or make you
How do
musically
you
talented?
think? How do you think I write everything?
It's
True.
proven that 90% of your set is how you look.
Nap yourself in
True.
the ass with suspenders?
Right.
Nah, alrighty. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm looking forward to this show. You said it's November 16th, correct?
It's a
Yes.
Wednesday.
It's a Monday,
Monday.
Danny.
I keep
it's
saying
a
Wednesday.
Monday.
I thought
Why
he
do I
was
keep
joking.
saying
That
I thought he
time.
was joking too. Everybody, it is a Monday.
Not Wednesday. Don't listen
It's
to
a
Danny.
Monday.
Clarify.
It's a Monday.
November 16th at
Yes.
the Ready Room. Discrepancies, Hollow Point Heroes, and POD. Doors are at
7.
7.
Show
Okay.
starts at 8. Everybody looks at me for those information.
That's
Yes.
why you do what you do. And
Right.
then the tickets will be available through you. I'm sure they're also available, worst case scenario, through the venue website
Yep.
or at the doors. But you
Multiple sites.
want to always support your local bands. Buy your tickets from the bands, period.
Right.
Bottom
you
line,
don't-
always.
If you don't want to meet up and you don't want to message us, you can buy them online through our site too, or you can also buy them online through Hollow Point Heroes site as
Say
well.
that again because it was really quiet. I want to make sure everybody heard that.
If you don't want to meet up or have us drive to you or even have us mail them to you, you can order them online through us too, which is discrepancies.bandcamp.com. We put all of our tickets up there to make everybody's lives a little easier. So you can do that. Yeah, you can order them through there, and then we'll just mail them to you and make it as easy as possible. So.
And you also, speaking of discrepancies.bandcamp.com, have the music that you have released on Bandcamp. Is that not correct?
Yes,
That is true.
That
You
is
do?
true. Free streaming.
Alrighty. Well, I guess maybe we'll give them a sample of one of those songs now. This is also available on YouTube as a video, a really cool video with a nice little story and concept. So, yeah, this is Discrepancy single repertoire. Enjoy.
ATG, and I'm an addict of ripping up whack MCs. I'll be your favorite rapper unless you disagree. In that case, I'm everything he always wanted to be. Growing up, I just watched Slim Shady and Pop. They were nothing alike. Both taught me a lot. Turn me up to the max and wake up the whole block. Got your moms and your pops like, gosh, this kid rocks. Bar with your bars and bang the dang, diggy diggy. Take it from the country directly into the inner city. Spit the truth to the youth, down to the nitty gritty. Can't forget your elders, even Granny getting jiggy with the mission that we discussed was never poking around. I mentioned to speed it up and never slowing it down. And if you're plotting on stopping me, better gobble your broccoli, shake it, bacon and properly. Ricky Bobby velocity, we are more than man, but less than gods. Achieving our goals, best of us. You can check my repertoire. Yeah, my rap is wrong. Yeah, my rap is wrong. Take a rusty rigid blade and try to cut off every flaw. I still be the illest MC that you ever saw. You can check my repertoire. Yeah, my rap is wrong. Yeah, my rap is wrong. I don't concern myself with the finer things. Spending my time on my lines, making my rhymes supreme. That's just one thing. No matter what you do, don't never ever scuff my shoe. Are you serious? I never really needed the latest sneakers. Just maybe my Adidas and a mic to invade the speakers. The flow is still. I hope you have a moment to take a breather. So maybe you can pull some hocus pocus and break the fever. But it ain't gonna happen as long as I'm rapping rapidly, taking over the galaxy. Only battling gravity. Some still wanna challenge me. Rappers trapped in a fallacy. Always ends in a tragedy. Never knowing that actually we are more than man, but less than gods. Achieving our goals, best of us. You can check my repertoire. Yeah, my rap is wrong. Yeah, my rap is wrong. Take a rusty rigid blade and try to cut off every flaw. I still be the illest MC that you ever saw. You can check my repertoire. Yeah, my rap is wrong. Yeah, my rap is wrong.
Way more than me, much less than God. Achieving our goals, best of us.
A lot of people don't consider me to be a real rapper because I'm not your typical generic rapper writing repetitive nonsense over trap beats. Truth be told, I don't have a lot, but I work hard for what I do have. And even if I did have it all, that would never be the substance of my art. Rap has a bad reputation for putting ignorance on a pedestal. We will make history when we raise the bar. So, let's take it back to the beginning of rap and let the conversation rock between opinions and facts and bring back the social skills that have slipped through the cracks that kidnapped our precious moments and replaced them with apps. Let's take it back to when our style wasn't closed. We threw up the peace sign, but we smiled when we posed. Back when breakfast, lunch, and dinner was all coming from the stove. Your family in the kitchen making something for your soul. Yo, and all the adventures of outside and no bike with no brakes was my ride. A road trip was only down to the cornerstone, and a sidewalk was the freedom of the open road. With a dream and a bag of dimes, a notepad and a stash of lines. Please excuse if I brag at times. Mom told me that the world was mine, but all I ever really had was yours. So when I fall and I rest my eyes for the last time, and I have no more breaths inside, I have no doubt that I've used
Alrighty. So that was these guys, Discrepancies, ATG, Dan and Garrett, minus Addison, who's not in studio with us, and their single repertoire. You can hear more of that by going to their Bandcamp, discrepancies.bandcamp.com. I know you can like sample kind of. I don't know if you guys have it set to where you can play the full tracks before they buy them. But
You can definitely play the full tracks.
Yeah.
Before you buy them.
So, okay, well, fair. You can go check out more. And then, what would be even better is to come out to this show at the Ready Room on
Definitely.
November
Hear it
16th
live.
and see it live.
Yeah.
These guys have so much freaking energy on stage. I mean, like mind-blowing, like, oh my gosh. And all of the shenanigans.
Right.
The shenanigans are a real thing with this group. And yeah, oh my goodness, you never know what to expect at a show with them, and it's always in the best way.
Sometimes we don't know what to expect either. One show, somebody ripped off Danny's pants while we were playing. So, yeah.
Wow.
Shows get weird, you know?
It was awesome.
Music, all of the music.
Right.
That's kind of how it goes. But I mean, that actually sounds great. When was that? Who was that with? I wanna.
That was
Michigan.
Ann Arbor,
Oh, okay,
Michigan.
yeah,
That's
I
one of the
wouldn't-
2 times I got naked.
And it wasn't even intentional. That was
Yeah,
the
that was the
it's-
forceful one.
They just love me naked, apparently.
Actually, we showed up to the venue and they were like,
Hey, you
yeah.
gonna get naked again?
Yeah, they were like, hey, don't get naked, please, because we know that you like to do that. And Danny was like, okay.
What?
Right.
And
I
like,
was,
we're-
on,
then
I was
everybody-
standing on their side when they said that. I was like, you heard that, right?
Did like the previous venue call and tell them or
we
something?
don't know.
Oh, wow.
It was
Okay.
it was interesting, but yeah, it was cool. And
Sounds-
if you're honestly, if you're broke, and we all feel that pain, and you can't afford a ticket or you can't afford a CD, shoot us a message because we do have free stuff, and you can also stream everything for free from Spotify, which we also just hit like 30,000 I think listeners now. So that was pretty cool. It's like 250 average monthly people listen to our.
Yeah, but you don't have
That's,
a
like, exciting.
following. Like, no, what do you mean people like us?
That's
No,
exciting.
yeah, people like you. 30,000, that's a thing. That's a lot. So, I mean, that's good. Just take some credit. Good Lord. Take the credit. Take
Yeah.
it. Just don't let your
doesn't
egos
feel
get
like
big
It
because
doesn't
that's, I
If
don't,
you-
I
if
don't
you,
think it's supposed to feel like it. I
we
think
get,
that's what makes you guys decent guys and not,
Fair enough.
egotistical jerks.
Right.
That's what
good
we
to
always
know.
get told after shows, like promoters and venue owners would be like, that was so good, that was amazing, and we'll all be sitting back there like, no,
Yeah,
that was the
that
worst show we've
sucked.
ever played, and like I messed up here and here and here, and like that was
I
so
wasn't
terrible.
naked enough.
It's like it's really cool having people come up to you and they like notice you and you don't know who they are. Like
Right.
sometimes it can be scary. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'll be walking through a Walmart parking lot with my fiance and kid, and somebody will yell, "Hey TJ!" my fiance's like, "Who is that?" I'm like, "I don't know. Get in the car."
Oh Lord, levels. Sorry, everybody. These laughs get loud. I can't tell which one of you it is either. One of you has a belly laugh that just like blows it out of the water, but that's okay. That just means we're having good times. So, but it is 5 to 4, and that means it is time for the Super Fun Rock Show to just be about over. I'm gonna say my goodbyes. I'm gonna let these guys say their goodbyes, and then one more time plug. Monday, November 16th at the Ready Room.
It's a Monday.
Discrepancy. I said Monday.
No, I just
He's
wanted
making fun of
to.
himself.
I'm solidifying it in my own memory.
I know when
at
you
this
play.
point.
It's not my fault your bases don't know when you play, but I know when you play.
At least I know my name.
Okay.
It's Antonio and then Daniel.
It's in your underwear.
couldn't-
I
too.
couldn't
I
see
caught
you
that
the way
too.
you were seated, actually, over this guy. He's a big
Excuses.
guy.
I
I
am.
know your name, Dan.
Anyway.
Now I'm fat.
All right.
September 16th.
Now what?
Actually, September 16th was almost 2 months ago now. It's November 16th, Monday,
It's a Monday.
at the Ready Room with Discrepancies, who are here, Hollow Point Heroes, and the band that we're going to play next, which is POD. This is their newer single. This goes out to you. This is Mo, my Super Fun Rock Show, 3 to 4 p.m. on every Thursday, except next week because I'll be on the road. And say bye, whatever you guys need to do.
Thank you again to Cold Cock Whiskey and everybody listening. We love you all. You're all great people.
All right.